You're watching Good Day Central Illinois on WYZZ.
Welcome back. Cornstalk Community Theater is preparing for their 4th show in the tent for this summer season 9. And joining us now is the director, Chip Joyce, to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here on this rainy day.
I know. Thank you for having me, though.
Of course, of course. So tell us a little bit about this show.
Sure. Nine the Musical is based on an Italian film, 8½, by Federico Fellini. It's one of the most famous, acclaimed films of all time, you could say. It was turned into a musical about 40 years ago, and it has had 2 very successful Broadway runs since then. The show is about one man who is an acclaimed Italian film director named Guido Contini, and all of the women in his life and his relationships with them, his wife, his mistress, his producer, his mother. And it's kind of a character study of his relationships with all these different women. It's very different. The cast is one man playing Guido, one boy playing his younger version, the boy version of Guido in flashbacks, and then almost 24 women round out the rest of the cast.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. So is there a reason behind why you decided to go with this show to direct?
Well, honestly, after many years of directing theater in the area, I have often seen a problem that is not uncommon. You get a lot of fantastic women that try out for your show, and not as many guys, and the selection is always greater with the women. And I finally thought, you know, there's one show out there, 9, I know of, that would allow me to use as many women as I wanted and would really get to show off their talents. And just, this cast is so stacked. Normally you would be lucky to have 3 or 4 of these women in the show, but like I said, we have almost 24 of them. It's kind of an all-star game.
So something else that you're doing, which I think is really, really amazing, is not only are you having basically an all-woman cast, but you're also having mostly women in the background as well.
I like being meta, and so I am the director of the show. And my production crew is comprised entirely of women that I've worked with, some new, some that I've worked with over many shows, and it's been a fantastic experience.
That's fantastic. I'm glad that you're doing something like that to really showcase women and their strengths and their abilities. Now, aside from that, what part of the show are you most looking forward for an audience to see?
Well, this is a show that's only been produced, to my knowledge, one other time in Peoria, and that was probably well over 30 years ago. And so not a lot of people know the show, and I'm hoping that they are willing to take a chance on something they don't know a lot about, because I think they're going to be really pleasantly surprised.
Wow, I can't imagine how amazing this show is going to be, and of course we want people to come out and see it.
Yes.
So when is it, where is it, how can people purchase tickets?
We open Friday, and we run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evening. We will take Monday and Tuesday night off, and then we come back Wednesday night, and we'll run Wednesday through Saturday night, August 7th through the 10th.
Hopefully you're blessed with some good weather as well.
Sure hope so.
Now, before we go, what have you recognized in the women that you've been working around that you are just so excited to have grown with and see?
Well, you know, I've always thought that they were great to work with. They are reliable, they take risks, they work hard, and everything I always assumed or have observed is definitely come true. This has been one of the easiest directing experiences I've ever had.
Amen. It's because women are just so easy to work with. All right, well, Chip, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning, of course. And we'll make sure to share all of the details on the where, when, and how to purchase tickets. That'll be on our website, ciproud.com.